Hey friends, we're just in the nut house over here. I had lots going on at my Facebook Live time at 1 o'clock today, but we seem to have hit a little stable minute here. So I'm bringing my card class to you live. We're going to make 3 cute cards. We're going to make this cute trucking along card. We're going to make an Earthen Elegance card. And we're going to make a It's Just Science card. And I think it's over behind me. I'll grab it in a minute. I'll show you. So just buckle up, get ready, and we're going to make 3 cute cards. Now, as always, with our card class, when you purchase $35 or more in my store between now and Friday, so today is Wednesday. Monday. Between now and Monday, then you will get the card kits in the mail for free. So that's exciting, and I will tell you, I will get those to you as soon as I can. If you get your order to me between now and Friday, then I can get those in the mail to you. But I'm not going to be able, we're going to be out of town next week, or I am. So they'll be a little bit delayed in the mail to you, but you'll still get your card kits when I get back. So thanks for watching. We have Kathy. Hello, Kathy. Good to see you. All right, so we're going to make, this is the It's Just Science card. It's so cute. All right, my name is Kay Cogbill. My business is papermadeprettier. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe so you don't miss another of my fun card videos. Now, this is just a gift that I made for the people that came to my card class last night. I have a few extra. I will put those in my to-go packets. There is some candy in here. I will not put Tootsie Rolls in the mail to you because they will melt, but I can probably find something fun that won't melt. All right, let's just get started with our Trucking Along card. Now, our Trucking Along card is so adorable. It's simple and sweet, and the Trucking Along stamp set is part of our online exclusives. There's a link to all the online exclusives right here in this video or on YouTube, and you go online to order those. Now, if you don't want to go online and you want to order it, just message me and say, "Hey, I want the Trucking Along set," and I will order it for you and invoice you, and we'll be done. Okay? So don't be scared of online. If online intimidates you, I can take care of you. Don't worry. So we have, with the Trucking Along stamp set, we have a coordinating punch. It was intensely popular, and it is on not orderable status right now. So I'm going to tell you, if you didn't have a chance to get the punch already, then you can stamp and fussy cut this. It's not a big deal. So don't stress about that. Go ahead and get the stamp set now, because it also sold out quickly, and then it came back. So you want to go ahead and get what you can now, and that is my biggest tip for online exclusives, is don't wait. If you see something you want that's on the online exclusives, get it. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start with stamping this truck on a boho blue piece of cardstock, and got to remember which, yep. Just like so. And when we're stamping with our clear stamps, we want to use our Stampin' Pierce mat underneath, because that gets us the most contact with those photopolymer stamps. Hello, Barb. Good to see you. All right. So Barb read my post, but earlier we had a leak in our wall, and it went down into our carpet. So I've spent the last bit trying to get our carpet pulled up and get a fan on it. So I think it's going to be fine, but we just wanted to get that taken care of quickly. So you're going to use your punch or fussy cut out that cute little truck if you don't have the punch yet. By the way, the order number for this is 162,299 if you're ordering that for yourself. If you're a happy shopper, you would want to do that. Or you can order a bit from me and get your card class for free. All right. We need our card packet, don't we? Hold on. All right, so what you'll get in the mail are 2 of each one of these packets. You'll get enough to make 6 cards, which is so fun. So you'll make 2 of each card. This packet is going to look like this. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this down and just eyeball where this is going to go. And that helps us know where to stamp the sentiment. So I love this one that just says special delivery, because honestly, this could be for birthday, this could be for new baby, this could be for whatever. Now, we all decided we liked the black sentiment better than the boho blue, which is what I did here. So we took a vote, and that's what we decided. Now, you're going to take your little card and shift it down a smidge. And then you're going to use the the stamps that have the presents. And we're going to put little presents. You also have, your card can be going to the beach. It can be going to the market with flowers. It can be carrying a Christmas tree. So there's lots of fun things. But we're going to use presents. So then you're going to stamp that right there. You just shifted that truck down a little bit so you could get your memento ink in there. Now, I'm going to use some of my favorite new blends. We are using Lost Lagoon, Boho Blue, Bubble Bath, and Berry Burst. Okay, so that is the color palette I'm using to color my presents. And honestly, I just reached in my bucket and grabbed my favorite colors, which is how I decided. And I picked stuff that I thought looked good with the Boho Blue. So we're going to color in these little gifts. I'm going to use my Lost Lagoon there, and I'm going to color a couple of those stripes. Then I'm going to come in with my Berry Burst, and it really doesn't matter if you use light or dark. You just pick. There's no secret magic to it. I'm going to color this Present Bubble Bath. And a couple of these little stripes. And then the bow on the gift is going to be Boho Blue. I wanted the bow to match the truck. I just thought that was super cute. And then you can use the Boho Blue to fill in these last 2 little stripes on this little present here. So that is that. Your presents are colored, and then you're going to come in with your stamp and seal and get your truck stuck down to where those presents are right in the back of the truck. Super cute. You could see you could make this card in a hurry. All right, now we also decided that we liked the way this pink ribbon goes on our card. It just made it so sweet. We thought it made it really sweet. So we're going to tie this pink ribbon around the front of the card. But you could also use Boho Blue ribbon. I used, on one of my cards, I used this Misty Moonlight ribbon. That looks cute as well. So just whatever you're feeling like that day. Now, your packet will come with ribbon, so I'll send the pink ribbon in your packet, but you can switch it out. So I did tie the ribbon to my white layer here. And just a tip, I don't typically do this, so I'm going to use glue dots here on these corners, because I've tried to just put it down with Stamp and Seal, which is usual, but those ribbons are just kind of getting in the way. So I'm going to put glue dots on these 2 corners where the ribbon is, but then the other side of my layer is going to be stuck down with Stamp and Seal. All right, so this is going to go down to my black layer. And that glue dot just gets it nice and stuck with that ribbon. It looks fantastic. And then we're going to use our boho blue card base. And you can write directly on boho blue. I would have no problem doing that. But you could also put a white piece of cardstock right in your card if you want to give it a little extra touch. There we go. So there is your card. Now, we liked to put these little in color dots on here just for a little extra pizzazz. I think this this color is called Pebbles Path. We like that. So just to give it a little shimmy and a shake, and we love that. Some other cards I've made with Trucking Along. This is a swap I made with my group. This ribbon is on the online exclusives. This designer paper is on the online exclusives. And here I just stamped with black and then used the stamp in the stamp set to color in this red truck. Now, you're going to need to use this Stamparatus for that to get a nice, good, clean contact. I did use this stamp here, but then I colored in the wheels. That was a little bit easier. My friend Patience made this gorgeous card with the Trucking Along stamp set. Isn't that fantastic? This is probably my favorite card I've seen with it yet. This is one of the perks of being on the Pretties team, is we get to trade cards with each other. And that was one of our swaps that we had for our team meeting. So pick up Trucking Along. Don't wait until the punch comes in. The punch is will be, at this point it says it'll be available in October, but the online exclusives are very fluid, so you just don't, I just can't say because I don't know. So don't wait. All right, our next card is this gorgeous Earthen Textures card. Now, on first glance, it looks very tedious and complicated, and it is absolutely not. And this is one of the reasons why you're going to want to make a purchase to get your card kits for free, because I've done so much of the work for you. And really, I didn't do that much work because all the work was done by the dies from the Earthen Textures stamp set. So don't even think about getting the stamp set without the dies. To me, the dies are indispensable. They cut so many cute things. We have these two pot dies, which I used, and I used these little frond dies. So that's the dies I used for this card. And I'll show you this designer paper. Now, you can see, well, first let me show you what we're going to put on the card. These two little pots I cut out using 1 1/4 inch strips from this pattern of the paper. So you can see where I've cut that with the dies. So those come already cut, and then I've cut some fronds using copper clay and early espresso. Okay, so you can see now why the dies are the star of the show, because we've got this pretty frond. Now this frond is super cool. It's kind of perforated, but you can just pop those perforations right off. Okay, so we're gonna do that. And then one of the things that you can do with this is so cool is it you can see how it embosses a little line there. Well, you can give that a little fold with your bone folder, and you can even just take your fingers and you can pinch those little fronds either this way or that way. We couldn't decide which ones we liked, so you decide when you're making your cards if you like them to fold in or out. But I'm going to do them both ways. And then one more tip on that is if you've got a pencil or something hanging around, you can press right here, and that will really give it this 3D effect. Okay, so that's just one of my frond tips. And we are going to want to cut that off. And we're going to cut this off a smidge just to kind of make it easier on ourselves. I'm going to show you the rest of this designer series paper. It's gorgeous. We have so many pretty patterns. We've got the pretty peacock layer. We've got some real textury clay. We've got some hatchy marks here. Lots of neat textures to mess with and play with in your crafting. I know you guys will make some really pretty things with this. Look at that. And this is so cool to use with those little jar dies to make little jars that have texture to them. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my jars. So these guys, this little frond is gonna go in this jar, and I'm gonna stick it just like this, and then come in with my tear and tape. And go ahead and get 2 small pieces of tear and tape. I'm glad you like that. I love it. I think it's really cute, Barb. So we're going to stick that down. And then we're going to stick this frond down, and I shimmied it down a little bit, down the little pot. And my little tear and tape pieces are a smidge too big, so just fold those back. Okay, so these are our jars with our fronds, and then we're going to take our dimensionals and get those ready to rock. So cute. All right, I'm going to set those aside while we do some stamping. Now we're going to stamp our sentiment. I love the font on this stamp set, so let me show you. It has like this mixture of cases. We've got you see the big Y, the little U. I just think that's so cute and different than anything you've seen in some of our previous sets. Barb, someone else came. Who was it? Kathy. Okay, I said hi to everyone. All right, so we are going to stamp our sentiment with Early Espresso. Right here in the upper left corner. And then we're going to stick our crumb cake layer down to this Early Espresso layer. I love just a hint of Early Espresso around that. That is a really cool dimension. And of course, when you purchase my class, or if you're a subscriber to my email, you will get the PDF instructions for all of these cards and know the exact measurements that I used here, so you can remake those cards. So make sure and subscribe to my email list. I will put a link to my email list subscription here when I'm done. So if you aren't already on my email list, just wait about 5 minutes and check, and I'll put the link to that up there for you. Now, this ribbon was on back order for forever. It's called Woven, well, let me just look, because I don't want to say what it's called. Natural Weave Trim or something. And it was on not orderable for the longest, and then it just appeared. It's called Natural Wavy Trim 161,517, but it's fabulous, and you'll want to pick up a roll of that for your projects. Anywho, we're going to stick it, just a little snippet of it right there, and then we're going to use our tear and tape. No one has to know what's going on the back of our pot here. And we're just going to use a smidge of tear and tape to smack that ribbon down. And that is just the cutest little detail on our earthen pot. Don't want that tear and tape to show. Okay. Now we're just going to stick our cute little pots down to our card. This one is going to go right here. And then this one is going to go right next to it, and it's going to overlap it just a smidge. I just think that looks cool when one of them is just a little bit overlapping, and you can see all that texture that's leaning forward there. Now the perfect end to this perfect card is the Neutrals Adhesive Back Sequins, and this one uses the gold. I'm going to pop in here with the copper and see how that looks. I think it looks fantastic. It really brings out that early espresso vibe that we had going. So we've got there's your 3 sequins, and that's your card. You'll put a little piece of white in here to get that going. Hello, Kathy. I think we may have 2 Kathys watching. Or no, maybe I need to advance. There we go. It's Maria. Hi, good to see you. My comments got behind. Okay, so that is our Earthen Textures card. You want to get the whole suite, honestly. It's $161, $518, $74. Oh, that reminds me. It's bonus days. So this is your last week to get, for when you spend $50, you get a free $5 coupon to use in August. I have been collecting so many coupons. I've been stocking up on my essentials, cardstock, envelopes, adhesives. I'm gonna need those things anyway, and I'm gonna use those coupon codes to shop from the holiday catalog, which actually I could be looking at right now. 2 p.m. Central was when we were able to see the holiday catalog online. Only online. As a happy shopper, we could see the PDF at 2 p.m. If you're not a happy shopper, you need to be. Talk to me about it. I would love for you to get a great discount on your crafts. Most of my team members are happy shoppers and are just using their discount to shop for themselves. No shame in that game. All right, we love all of our happy shoppers. Our next card uses a stamp set called It's Just Science. Now, you may or may not know, but I am also a physician. I'm a psychiatrist. So my major in college was biology, and I took a lot of science, including all the chemistries. So I love this stamp set. It's so cute for younger people, for older people, for anyone that just, you can get a cute little laugh. And if you know any science teachers, obviously, this would be a great set to get. But you don't have to be a science teacher to appreciate science. So you're going to start with this fresh freesia layer. And then we're going to use a small piece of the eclectic. Hold on. Let me look and see what it's called. It's something eclectic. And it's the coolest pack of designer paper. It comes in a 12 by 12. It's called Delightfully Eclectic. And it comes in 12 by 12, and they're 48 sheets. It's $30, $161, $640. And I'll show you all the patterns here in a sec. Well, I'll just show you now. So the pattern I'm using on this card is like a yellow legal paper. We also have a little notebook paper. But it's just got a super cool mixture of things. We're going to use a sliver of this pattern. We've got florals. We've got batik. Some more. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't know I had that, or I would have used it. Daisies, lemons, more daisies. Oh, this is the cutest, like, little Scrabble. This is like a little pinwheel. So you can see pretzels. The possibilities are endless with this pack of paper. And I'm just halfway through. Tulips, polka dots, these cool little things. Swans, why not? Flowers, black and white geometric prints, more flowers, some polka dots. Anyway, you can see this. I cut my stack down to 6, and strawberries. I cut my stack down to 6 by 6, but it is originally a 12 by 12 pack. So make sure and pick that up if you don't already have it. Now we're going to stick I've buried my stamp and seal. Where in tarnation did it go? Okay, well, let's see if I have another one. Sometimes I can find another one a bit faster than I can find the ones that I've lost. Are you kidding me? Where is this thing? Oh. Mercy me. Okay. So we are going to put some adhesive here and stick this sweetie down. And then I'm going to go ahead and do some stamping. Now, these are what we have here, in case you didn't know. This is an electron cloud, okay? And if I'm wrong, somebody needs to tell me. But in the middle, you have your protons and neutrons, and then your electrons are spinning around this cloud. It doesn't really matter, it just looks cool. But I had to retrieve my science knowledge there for you. It's not a cell, right? It's an atom, I guess, or something like that. So we're gonna stamp about 5 of these. Let's do one right here. Okay. So get our little protons, and you don't have to re-ink it every time. And then we're gonna come in. Now, I'm gonna be putting my ribbon and stuff right here. So I just wanna get I'm just gonna set it down so I'll know where I'm gonna stamp. And then I'll do my stamping in a minute. So you're gonna use Night of Navy, and you're just gonna pick a spot and stamp that you're like a protein. Always positive. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Now, just a tip on how to stick this little ribbon and this strip of designer paper down. You could put adhesive here, but that's a little annoying because then you'll get adhesive on your snips. So what I'm going to suggest instead is you take your glue dot, find your paper snips, and you're going to put a glue dot right there. And while I'm here, I'm going to put another one here because I'm going to need it for my ribbon. So one here and one here. And then we're going to put another glue dot here. And another glue dot here. And for good measure, we can stick one in the middle, not required. But if you want it to get really good and stuck, that wouldn't be wrong. Okay, so you've got all your glue dots down. Now we're gonna take our strip of designer paper. Are we all following now? Hi from Kathy. Okay, we're gonna stick this here and stick this here and just press that right into that glue dot. And then I've just cut a piece of this Misty Moonlight braided ribbon, and we're gonna stretch it across and push it into that glue dot. Now, I love the way we're using this ribbon. It's pretty thick, so I won't say it ties a perfect bow. I've tied it in a knot, that works great, but I also love using it as like a strip. So this is just a little tip on some of our thicker ribbons. Every ribbon has a place, and that's one of my favorite tricks to do with my thicker ribbons. All right, you're gonna trim off the edges there, and you've got that cute little card. Now, some of the things will go this way, some of them will go that way. Don't freak out, they're just angled. Now, I've got some little cute embellishments. You'll either get some of the ombre matte decorative dots or in color pearls. I'm gonna use the in color pearls, and I'm gonna put one inside of every single electron cloud here because they all have a need for it. They're not like they each are whatever. Like, you gotta have all that fun stuff in the middle. So, yeah, that's that cute little card. Fun as fun can be. Now, on this little guy, I used the stamps that had the beaker and the graduated cylinder and all of that fun stuff in your chemistry lab. And I colored in a little bit with my blends. Now, don't make a straight line across because this liquid is bubbling, and so then you've got to can stamp your little bubbles right on from that little stamp. And these bags are in color treat bags, and so they come in all the in colors. The two I used for this project were boho blue and pebbled path. So the other colors will be great to use for fall. Can't wait for that. So you can make so many cute things with the It's a Science stamp set. And you will get the card kits to make 2 of the It's a Science, 2 of the Trucking Along, and 2 of the Earthen Elegance cards. When you put in an order of $35 or more, they will ship to you for free. If you spend $50, you'll get a $5 coupon for August, and you'll also get from me a free embellishment. Okay, so if you are tech savvy, you can just click the link that I provided here and put in your order. If you're not, just message me and I can get that order placed for you and send you an invoice. So I hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and we will see you next Wednesday. Bye.